Hello, welcome back to the most wholesome YouTube channel on the internet where we react to music videos from a filmmaker's perspective. And today on the plate we have Selena Gomez's new song, Baila Conmigo. I'm not good at Spanish, but
stop it. Get some help.
Selena Gomez did not have to come ruin my evening with this amazing, I'm sure to be amazing music video. I haven't watched it yet, but her last video blew my mind. It just came out of nowhere. It was like the style was different. The approach to the filmmaking was different. Her voice sounded different. She was speaking Spanish. I don't know how to speak Spanish, but it sounded so good, and I'm excited to jump into this one. I'm ready for this new Selena Gomez journey. I'm becoming a fan of Miss Selena herself. Yeah, other than that song that she did with like Blackpink, I'm not really been like a fan of her older stuff. So
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
If you want, join the Discord. The link is in the description below. It's the wholesome bunch where we chat about music, have game nights, and have a lot of cool things just going on all the time. Check it out. The link is in the description below. It's pretty easy to get in there and set it up. Okay, let's do it. But before we get started, we gotta set the ambience. If you don't know what that means get your tea ready. Put the headphones on. I already know it's gonna be fire, bro. I already know. Look at the shot already. Golly. Oh, Rauw Alejandro's in this. It's obvious. I didn't mention that at all. What a douchebag thing to do. Another house. Yo, is this man butt naked? Oh, I thought that was. Wait, is there captions? Hold up. Spanish captions. Ooh. Selena Gomez is a queen. Look at that. Jeez. I love these wide angles too. Wow, these shots are just like the digital zooms or the aspect ratio, that 4:3 square frame. I love that. I love that look. Hey, they are vibing. This is dope. Wow, look at that shot. I love just the vibes going on in this video. They're just like setting the ambience. I thought she was gonna start singing from the painting. They're just literally just dancing. I love that. Yeah. One thing, I say this a lot, but 4:3 is like a guilty pleasure. Not many people actually want to shoot 4:3. 4:3, 4:5, there's a couple different ones, but pretty much like a square-ish aspect ratio, which you see. Aspect ratio is pretty much the size of your frame. You have like 2, 3, you have a lot of different aspect ratios, but you have like super wide and all this crazy stuff. But 4:3 is a less popular one for a number of reasons. It is more like old style standard is what TV just to accept. But I like the fact that I like 4:3. I think it sets itself up for a great composition. It's an interesting size that allows for you to do certain things with symmetry. Back to the composition thing, really. But it just has an interesting composition to it, and it has that retro look as well, which I'm kind of a sucker for. 4:3, 4:5, the whole shebang of square-ish. I'll say square-ish because they're not quite square. Is something that it's hard to get people to or convince people to do it. But if someone wants to do it, then you can have a lot of fun with it from a cinematographer's perspective. I love it and I want to shoot more of it, but like I said, it's hard to get people to do it. I love that Selena Gomez is doing it though in this video. It fits perfectly, even with the screens that they're using in the frame. They're old and they use that aspect ratio. I love that the music video is taken completely, like the real music video is completely on the screens. And it's just these girls like dancing, or guys too, dancing to them. Selena Gomez, man, that woman is unreal. Wow, how beautiful. Wow. Look at that shot. It's so smooth and silky, the colors. They're shooting at like 48 frames per second or something. What is going on? I love this. What did she just take out? I don't know, bro. I can't dance, but that junk is hard. I kind of want to learn how to do it. So the concept is that these people are just listening to their music, getting together, dancing, and then they're like having like a dance off, or they're just like kind of like a community of dancers. Really, it's a vibe setting video, which I'm all about. Wow, I like that a lot. I love that. I love the new style. Oh, man, I really do enjoy this new style by Selena. I think that she is such a versatile artist. Like, I didn't realize she was so versatile until like seen the last video, which is probably my favorite video. It's one of my favorite videos this year so far. I know we've only been a month in, but it really is one of my favorite videos, and it's only been a month into 2021. She has this like, she's really, I don't know if it's like, I don't know much about Selena, so I don't want to assume as far as like her history or where she's from and this and that. But I love the fact that she's going to the Spanish-speaking route. I think it lends her. I mean, obviously she's a Spanish speaker natively, so she's really lending herself to that music. She can do it. Why not try it out and just do it more of it? Lend yourself to that audience. So she's expanding to a new audience, as well as captivating her old audience, which is more U.S. audience, more American audience. And I have much love for that. I can't wait to see what she's doing. And the videos are always so crispy, man. They always have this really nice filmic color look to it. They're going for like the retro look. I don't think that the other video was, I think the other video was 16:9, which is a normal like HD standardized frame. And this one they went for like a squeezed in 4:5 looking aspect ratio, but it still has the same retro vibe, the same colors, look like a shot on film. Just has this vibe setting idea to it, and less of a concept, but more like an artistic expression. And I love that. This one it's dance. The other one was kind of like singing and interpretive dance and movements and angelic type tones, which I really like. And Selena is good at it, and she's beautiful. So she looks like an angel.
I feel like a deer in the headlights of love.
Yeah, Nagari is a great director. I mean, I love this work. This work was amazing. I love this 4:5 execution as well. I love that aspect ratio. Let's run it back for a more technical breakdown where we try to talk about some of the lighting and stuff like that.
A technical analysis with David Elijah Piersaul.
Yeah, one thing I really like about this shot is the way that we see each biker. First of all, it sets the opening shot like this with when motorcycle people and people driving the motorcycles, dirt bikes, whatever, are in this area. We're not used to seeing Selena Gomez in an area that's not mainstream, like in the States or whatever. And her new branding is doing just that. It's opposite of that. She's trying to reach out to a new audience. So we're already in like a different country, which is already like we see the boat. Obviously, it's a different area with the road being dirt and just different types of things that we can pick up on. But what I like about this shot is how. So whoever's the camera car, whatever they're using to capture this, camera car is pretty much a car that has like an entire rig on it, like a gyro crane or giant gimbal or something that pretty much can go fast and capture moving vehicles or moving items that are going about as fast as a car can go. But what I like about this shot is we start on this back driver, right? Let's go back. Come on, keep going. Loading, buffering, fiber internet. Let's go back. Okay, cool. So we start on this back driver. It's the first thing we see. And it starts off on the sky, really, which I like. Does it even start on the sky completely? I think so. Yeah, it does. Look at that. You see a little bit of his head in the bottom of the frame there. But look, we start on this back driver, swooping out. We see the second driver, swooping out. We see the third driver. And now we're in front, capturing that whole scene. Oh, that's a nice cut. I just love that cut. We see like what I like about this video is we see a very simple but consistent shot style, whether it be just tripod shot or the movement is either in and out or out to in and just like the dolly or zoom. Like we see it same. We don't see anything extreme. And I think we might see some stuff towards the ending, but it's either swooping in or swooping out still with a slow zoom. That type of stuff that really feels consistent and like is vibe setting a lot. A lot of this stuff I feel like is very natural light. If anything, they're bringing in some pretty bright, soft light to hit the actors from the side or just lift the ambience a little bit, hit the plants or something like that. But other than that, a lot of this type of stuff can be natural light because the sun just looks good and it's your biggest source of light that you're ever gonna get. And you're on the beach, so the beach just looks good. I bet they have some sort of light hitting here at the bottom of the frame. If the sun doesn't already do that, the sun looks like it's coming from, It is casting shadows that way, so it could very well be hitting inside here as well. But if not, then they have some sort of light coming from, just making sure they lift up these like adding some texture to the frame by hitting those bricks. Let's keep going. And then we see the motorcycle guys, and so we're in the same area. Now we're seeing a different perspective of a lady drying her clothes outside, and we see the same motorcycle guys driving by. And it's a nice transition because we see that, and then we're back into the house to set the scene for the first TV, which is the whole essence of the concept. We have a light turn on here, nice. So they definitely probably have a light shining through that window pretty freaking bright. So I thought someone was just sitting there butt naked, but they're not. I love how they are very subtle with so a lot of artists, it's very hard to get artists to be so subtle with something like this. A lot of artists want to be on the screen, you want to see them like on the screen, the biggest thing in the video, they're looking good, they're doing this and that. But Selena Gomez and Rauw, I don't know how to pronounce his name, they took a different approach by allowing themselves to be the back burner and allowing the vibe to be the front of the image, be the essence of the concept, which I really like because you don't see it often. Also, it makes it feel a little bit more relatable. We're seeing actual people watch their videos, dancing, people that we can relate to, just average people living their lives and enjoying music. So that's a cool concept in itself that I can appreciate. So it's almost like she's lazy at first too. You know, you see that she's lazy at first, and then like she sees this and she wants to dance to it. Like the song just has too much of a possession concept or effect on her that makes her want to just get up and dance. I want to say that this is this is a nice movement too, because we come out from the door, we pan, and then we come in. Nice movement. I'm thinking that they're using some sort of Steadicam op or a gimbal op to come through, pan, go through again, pan to the right, hit her on the face with the camera, and you get an overall just well-looking shot. I love these wide-angle lenses. It looks like they're using some sort of 14 millimeter or something equivalent to that. It could be even wider, like an 8 millimeter, but they're using something pretty wide here, which I like. With wide shots, you see that a lot in travel filmmaking as well. It really is the best way to capture, especially nature and in different destinations. It's the best way to capture it with a super wide-angle lens. But with this shot, you're capturing this entire room, the vibe, the set design. You're really just giving a lot of attention to the certain aspects of the room that make it look remarkable. Also, when you're moving in like this with the camera, you see her leg, you see the TV, and you just see these things swoop past the camera as the camera goes in, which creates this nice leading lines and composition. And then we see Selena for the first time, and it's just an epic lifted shot. I love that. What the lighting setup for her is just simple, like high key, left side or right side lighting from this side, hitting Selena with a nice cutout, whatever, with a bright orange light shining through the circle cutout, making a sun effect, which is actually pretty fun to look at. Then we see her the next day dancing. Nice cut, simple movement again. This is all looks like more natural light. If anything, they're bringing in just some soft boxes and filling in some of the shadows, making her look real nice and soft. Again, simple movement that really just captures the scene. Let's keep going. Same thing for him. It's like, did he see her and then was like, I want to try it? I love this scene. This looks really good. They have some sort of lights up here. I'm not sure what that is, but they probably just are lifting the ambience here. This seems like a video that is very more natural lit with a little bit of ambience lift than it is anything in terms of lighting. I think lighting is the most important thing to talk about. That's why I talk about it so much, because it is kind of the key factor of really setting the tone or the look of an image. Then composition, I would say, is second to that, honestly. Lighting is so important. Composition obviously changes so many emotions. They really, I won't say they're second. I think they coexist in such a close line of existence that, you know, it's just like when you're thinking about lighting, you're thinking about composition at all times, because you got certain lights that you don't want to be on, the camera don't want to be on the same side as this light, and this and that. Where am I looking at? Her eye. It's just certain things you want to think about. I love these simple movements, man. We see it again. I do wonder if they're actually playing that on these respective screens, or are they just comping it in. I like this shot a lot because it has the vibe of like a car mount, but it's on a boat, which you don't see often. I think it's pretty cool. But I like that. It just has you get the movement of the boat with the mount being on the boat, being a part of it, so you get that movement. And plus, he's right in front of the sun, so you get these nice flares that come through as well. We see Selena Gomez. Selena. I wonder if they actually painted that there. Probably did. Here's some nice lighting because they make it look like a park. And this is the most lit scene. Now this is also like pretty dark scene if you think about it. It looks it looks even natural as well, and that's just a testament to good lighting. I do wonder if they lit this any different. Oh man, my nose. Jeez. I don't know what happened. Anyways, yeah, I do wonder what they did with the lighting here because, I mean, it looks like they're adding a lot of just like right here specifically, there's a light just hitting him from behind with some filters that kind of haze out, bloom out the highlights. But this also looks natural light, man. It just looks like they're shooting like a party with some nice lenses. It's crazy. I doubt that there's there's much natural. I mean, I doubt, with a budget as high as Selena Gomez's, you're probably working with the best equipment you can get your hands on for the most part. So I'm sure they got something in here that's really doing some work. If anything, the lighting looks really nice. They're hitting it from the top. It's harsh light. It's supposed to look like a party. This definitely has some sort of nice lighting. I mean, there's lighting, I think they probably boosted some of the lights that are already on these motorcycles. Let's keep going. That scene's amazing. I love that. It's cool how they make these like VFX look so seamless to like to the film look that they're going for. I love this image. Another car looking mount shot. I love this. It just looks so good. Everything on the beach at sunset looks amazing. Now these shots are like they're really just bringing in lights. Like this one, like let's go back a couple frames. Like this one is like, man, they just got a light in that corner and he's pretty silhouetted, you know? This one is like a light coming from the back. This green is supposed to look like an ugly like fluorescent bulb type thing. Maybe a little bit of blue here on the right side of the screen hitting this, but the screen, it's pretty dark. They kept the image dark, kept it natural, which I like. I like that a lot. Composition is king in this video a lot, man. It looks so good. Soft lighting, looking good. Good color grading. Selena Gomez is not playing with y'all, bro. She's so good, man. She really has a cool thing going on that I'm definitely a part of in terms of being a fan. I'm not a part of it at all. I don't know why I said that. I'm definitely a fan of it, and I can't wait to see what she does. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you, but more so join the Discord. The link is in the description. Be in there. Let's talk about some more Selena Gomez stuff. But more so, just join us on Quip last night and cool things like that. We'll see you there. Peace.
Hell nah, I can let up. Lately I've been fed up. Too much talk around me, but the whole thing is set up. Everybody talk but don't do nothing but say they coming. I know you fun, I know you see me up 2500. Man, I got them press no push your button, no goddamn hot like a two-stove oven, turn all the way up. Can't cool it for nothing, catch me.